Hello everybody, it's Frances here and I'm going to tell you a little bit about the marvelous Antoine de Paris. Antoine de Paris, born Antek Szeplikowski, came into the world on December 24th, 1884 in Siedz, Poland. That's right, contrary to his name, he was not born in Paris, France. As a young man, he worked with his uncle to learn hairdressing in Łódź. After finding a passion for hair, Antoine ventured out to Paris, France in 1901. Soon after, in 1909, Antoine married a woman by the name of Berthe Antoine in London, England. As I said earlier, Antoine learned hairdressing by having an apprenticeship with his uncle. His first position in a salon was at Galeries Lafayette department store in Paris, France. Antoine soon became popular in his work and got the chance to work on plenty of young actresses and stars. His editorial work consisted of working on Bridget Helm from the 1932 movie L'Eclautide, Elsa Schiaparelli, an Italian fashion designer, and Josephine Baker for Princess Tam Tam and many of her other appearances in live shows and movies. Making a name for himself at a young age, Antoine created several famous methods and styles for hair, consisting of the bob, perm, hair lacquer, blonde streaks, and blue tints. Some would say his aha moment was working on a young woman with short hair and bangs, similar to the Joan of Arc legendary hair. Antoine was also the pioneer of the ready-made hairstyles. His creations were rumored to cost up to 500 francs, which is over $540 US.
When is a permanent wave permanent? When it's a wig. Monsieur Antoine is a famous designer of lacquered wigs, which he creates and fashions to suit milady's requirements, and there's certainly no lack of ideas with his lacquer. Antoine is full of ideas. Notice the ring, and the heel of his shoe. Looking through this mirror would be quite a feat, though. Returning to wigs, they're very useful to blend with the colour of your dress, or conversely, you can always buy a dress to blend with the wig. Whichever way you look at it, it's a splendid idea. Wigs are also made to suit the face. After all, there are faces and faces. Whilst a wig will suit one face, it won't suit another. Wicked, isn't it? Joking aside, though, they're very attractive, the wigs and the faces.
Speaking of blondes and brunettes, Antoine of Paris came up with instant hairdos, all this long before instant coffee and the like. The headdresses are made of human hair that is lacquered but it's shaped, and all milady had to do was pop it on and was ready to take off for the opera. Researchers never did find out what would happen in a heavy rain.
Antoine de Paris was widely known as the world's first modern celebrity hairdresser. Collecting an impressive clientele, Monsieur Antoine was the hairdresser to Queen Marie of Romania, Sarah Bernhardt, Greta Garbo, Brigitte Bardot, the First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt, and Coco Chanel. In 1937, he supervised the styling of more than 400 guests at the coronation of George VI. By the end of his career, Antoine de Paris owned 67 salons in Europe and America. He continued to style hair for the high society stars until his death in 1976. In conclusion, I chose Antoine de Paris because he changed the future of hair and gave more versatility to hair. Monsieur Antoine gives me the courage to try my best to perfect my craft and possibly someday create something that has not been done before. Thank you for joining me for my presentation.